Legally speaking, Thursday was a very bad day for Donald Trump. On Thursday, the Attorney General of New York submitted a court filing, 37-page court filing, saying that yes, based on the interviews we've conducted, based on the documents we've been through from the Trump Organization and the Trump Charity, we can now conclude that yes, Donald Trump and his 3 kids are guilty of charitable fraud. Now, here's the caveat there. The Attorney General of New York absolutely said that this happened. Unfortunately, this particular case is not a criminal case. It's a civil case. They're seeking $2.8 million from the charity, which has already agreed to dissolve. And they're also saying that neither Trump nor any of his 3 little idiot kids are allowed to be a part of a charity in New York for at least the next 10 years. But the Attorney General was unequivocal. Trump broke the law. His kids helped break the law. And before we get into what this could mean for criminal, let's talk about what actually happened. Here's the story. Back when he was running for president, when there were still other Republican candidates out there was a Fox News debate that Donald Trump decided to sit out because he was mad at Megyn Kelly. So instead of going to that debate, on the same night, Donald Trump holds a massive rally and tells people in the audience to give money ostensibly to his charity so that they can give it to veterans organizations. Right there, mixing politics with your charity, using politics to raise money for your charity, however it is, that's illegal. You cannot do that. That is a violation of the law. And that's only one half of it. The other half is that Donald Trump and his kids used that money not to give a bunch of money to veterans organizations, but to pay off some debts, settle some lawsuits, and make some repairs down at Mar-a-Lago in Florida. They didn't use that money for needy veterans like they told us they would. They used it on their own selfish projects. Again, illegal. Misuse of charitable funds. And that's what the Attorney General is trying to tell us happened with Trump. Now, again, this is a civil case. This is not a criminal case. However, they have left the door wide open to file criminal charges against Trump and the 3 kids that could be very successful if they decide to go that route. They already have all the evidence. They have all of it. They've talked to Alan Weisselberg, the CFO of the Trump Organization. They know everything. They have the emails. Corey Lewandowski is also in the emails. They've got everything. They've got names. They've got dates. They've got phone numbers. They've got expense reports. Filing criminal charges against this guy in New York, where he couldn't pardon himself or his kids, would be very, very easy. And given what we've seen from the Attorney General up there in New York, I have no reason to doubt that criminal charges, at least for some members of the Trump family, will be on the way very soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.